So I was telling Spencer that I really want to make a D&D character that is a druid, but they only turn into one animal, and they have a Cajun accent, and they only turn into a gator. This is the second gator starting podcast episode. They don't know how to turn into anything else except a gator, and that's the only thing they turn into. Other druids will be like, dude, why don't you turn into a bird or like a tiger or something? They're like, I can only do a gator. I don't know why. The druidic powers that be only allow this.
You can only turn into a gator? It's not a lizard, it's just a gator.
Yeah.
Not a crocodile. Only a gator.
Only a gator.
Welcome, everybody. Adán to the podcast. Yay!
Hey!
Thanks for coming on, Adán. Now,
it's a pleasure.
Tell everybody who the heck you are.
Well, I am Aiden. You probably don't know me, but if you look up Aiden D&D, you will get half a mix of Christian videos that are not mine, and half like short sketch animations, comedy, funny ha-has that I do. It's a challenge to beat the Christians on the whole Adam and Eve thing, huh?
Isn't it
Who would have
always?
thunk?
Dude, I love your videos. I've watched them for a while now. They're real fun. If anybody ever has the time, go find a dance channel on YouTube. He's a little blue bird with a single eye. He's Bird Cyclops on Twitter. He makes real fun memes, and they're good times. Go share them with your friends because they're real fun. But we have had the pleasure of playing Tall Tales together on Logan's channel, which has been pretty fun. And that is always ridiculous every single time.
It always gets so fucking ridiculous, dude. Oh my god. I can't believe how crazy, like the Arby's episode with you being yourself. I think that was like the best so far.
That episode was so stupid.
Yeah, I think the only.
Oh my god. Okay, just for people who don't know, you and Fel were playing old ladies who were like leading me, Jacob, not like any different, just me on like an adventure. And
it was great.
It ended with bingo, and I don't know, like Eldritch bingo.
So
like
the idea
bingo
was like
gods.
we were wizard old ladies, bingo champions, pirates, and we had like we were going to the pirate bingo, and Jacob was fired from Arby's. That one is.
That's right. I was fired from Arby's. I forgot about that. Yeah.
And the whole episode just shifted towards Arby's because it was so fucking funny.
Yeah, it was real dumb, but it's a fun time over there.
It's a fun time
Tall
over there.
Tales.
People should go check it out. Tall Tales
for real.
on YouTube.
Seriously. Yeah. So, what you been up to lately, Adán? Just this pandemic's been super wacky, weird, and wild. Am I right?
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. It's been like it's still going for us. Like over here, we still don't have many vaccines, so it's. I think it's only like 10% of the population has been vaccinated, like once.
Oh man.
Yeah. But
what are we up to?
28 million.
28 million?
Yeah. You guys have a lot of
dab on
vaccines.
the COVID.
Yeah. We got ours.
Dab on the COVID.
I have had this really weird reaction to the vaccine where my arm where I got it itches very, very bad.
That's apparently a thing with Moderna?
Yeah, it's a Moderna thing.
Allergic reaction?
I don't have a rash or anything. It just, the area on my arm around where I got vaccinated itches. And apparently it's a thing that's happening to some people, and it goes away after about a week, but
I
I
have
didn't know
nothing.
that.
Yeah.
First dose, A-okay. Second dose,
Kicked her ass.
I kicked my ass. I was in bed with a fever. It was bad. And then the next day, I felt like I was hungover, and then I was fine. At one point, I was just like, oh, I'm good now. And now I'm good. So, yeah.
Nice.
Yep. Vaccine, fun. Woohoo. So, did you get the chance to watch our Vicious Mockery Bards for Bards roast, Adán?
I did. I got to see some parts, some highlights. I laughed so much. I cannot deal with being critical of people to their face, people that I know personally. I will get.
Apparently, none of us had a problem with it. We were all
street.
just like, "Yep, we're just gonna let it
go." I cannot. Because I never know if I say something and it's too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I cannot. I don't have that limiter that other people have.
Luckily, with that, we were able to do bios, and we also had red listed topics. So we had things like don't make fun of this with me, and everybody had one, so we avoided those things. So it was just
I would have put don't make fun of anything, don't you dare. It's Aiden, I love you. Oh, thank you guys.
We just compliment you the whole time.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah,
Jacob was
She gets it.
Yeah, Jacob was making his roast, and I was like, all right, what would you roast me about? And he was like, are you sure? And then he did, and I was like, I don't know, I'm okay. I don't want to be a part of this anymore.
Well,
Oh man.
funny story. Felderlev actually, like, as soon as the idea popped up, I didn't even react to it, and he messaged me. He was like, "Hey, dude, I would love to have you here. Would you like to participate? Like, because we're buddies, you know."
Yeah,
And I told Feld, I was like, "Dude, I could not handle. Like, my heart cannot handle the pressure of like roasting people. I cannot handle the heat." And
It
was
was
like, "Okay,
weird because like I have never met Cammy Cat before then. So
Oh my god,
like,
dude.
our introduction to one another was just being super mean. But it was funny though. We both took
Yeah.
it well. It was good. It was a good time.
Well, yeah, I imagine like, I hope so. At least, can you imagine?
Yeah,
she
yeah.
finishes the camera's on off. Like, you motherfucker. Okay, look,
Yeah.
I don't know you, but never talk to me again. It's like, oh shit. Mm-hmm. What a good
Well,
person.
Yeah. Well, we got is this a what is this?
don't
What are we doing? We have some I don't know if you guys can hear the dump truck that's going on outside. Not an actual like not a big old butt, but like a like a real dump truck
You have to
that is
clarify now.
outside. Just taking the trash away.
It's the recycling.
Yeah, that's it. But we do have some questions, a bunch of them. Spencer's now writing them down ahead of
do.
time, which is nice. We have the ones from last time here on the wall. Audio listeners, there's the wall.
Beautiful.
I don't know. Can you hear the wall, audio listeners? Can you hear it? All right. That's where the
crispy
papers are.
wall.
Yeah. So, you wrote down some of these.
Yeah,
Thanks everybody
they're
for
for you
sending
to
them in.
write. Or
Let's read them.
read.
We got one right here from Known At Ones who asks,
Ooh.
if Adán and Jacob were a celebrity couple, what would the couple name be?
I think it would be Jaden, right? Would it be Jaden?
Jaden.
Yeah, Jacob and
I don't know
Aiden,
why I wasn't
Jaden.
thinking Adán wasn't your real name. I was like, Adán to level 3.
That's
That's what it went into my mind.
Did you also forget your own name?
Yeah, for a second there.
You're
yeah.
just Mr. XP to level 3 now?
The thing is, like,
Jaden's kind of sexy though. That's like
Yeah,
kind of
I
like a
mean-
cool name.
it's a cool name. It's like a name a cool dude would have, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's
Until
so
everybody
real.
compares it to Jaden Smith, then it's like, oh.
What's
Yeah.
wrong with Jaden Smith?
I don't know what.
Because
who's
he
Jaden
looks like
Smith?
this. Jaden Smith looks
leave
Will
him
Smith's son.
Yeah.
And his eyebrows are like this all the
yeah.
time.
Hey, he played the Karate Kid. Leave him alone.
Yeah, he did the Karate Kid like 3, right, or 4. The one.
I think he-
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it was like a remake of the
remake?
first one.
Oh,
Yeah.
makes
I don't
sense.
remember.
What's the other one? It's a Dan or what? A cub?
A cub? That sounds that should not be our ship name.
No,
I do
Jaden's
not approve
better.
of that.
Yeah, Jaden's
Yeah,
better.
Jaden
definitely.
is like powerful, you know.
powerful.
There
Wait,
comes
what's
Jaden.
our ship name?
Oh,
Just Spencer?
Just Spencer.
Just with the apostrophe. Just Spencer.
Yeah.
just Spencer.
Would
Jacob?
Jacob? Ew. Jenser?
Oh.
Ooh, Jensen.
What about me and Craig?
Go.
Drake.
Oh,
Crackup.
Jag?
that's not bad.
Draco.
Crackup.
I ship me and all
God,
my
dude.
homies.
Beautiful.
At SJC Austinite, Eric Standick asks, not to infringe on Savvy's, I think they meant Davies, not to infringe on Davies' turf, but what about the new UA about Dragonborns? Gem Dragons! I don't know
God
what you guys
damn.
want me. Oh no, he fell.
Oh no.
Okay, there we go. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I don't really like talking about Unearthed Arcana, but guess we're doing it.
Yep.
This is the first Unearthed Arcana that I've looked at.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Unearthed Arcana, I used to be real hype about it back when we weren't getting any books. But now that we're getting books every 6 months, I'm like,
I think it's pretty neat.
yeah, it's cool. Gem Dragons are, I mean, what didn't Matt Colville do Gem Dragons?
I
Yep.
think so.
I mean,
I
yeah,
think so.
to me it's like, sounds cool, guys. Keep up the good
It's
work.
a cool concept. Like I read
Yeah.
a little bit of it and I stopped and I went like, I'm gonna wait because the first like I read some of it and some parts were like, this the damage this does is affected by the static modifiers, right? The DC is based on the damage the static modifies, and then you check it and it doesn't say what it doesn't modify any stats. So it's like okay. So I went like, okay, I'm gonna wait. Maybe they were gonna update or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Like, I like the concept.
It came with new Dragonborn stuff, though, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was a little bit more hype about. Was like more
New,
character
like,
options for
generally
Dragonborn.
draconic heritage. It has kobolds too and shit. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
it's really nice. You can have like a half kobold now.
that's
with
so
this
cool.
UA. Yeah,
See,
right?
that's awesome. I love that. I think
you can be a
Dragonborns are
manlet
done
and
real
not be
dirty
like a
in
dwarf.
5e.
Yeah.
Sorry
It's
for
like
interrupting
rowdy
you there.
and shit. No, I interrupted you, really.
What were you saying while I was interrupting you?
Oh,
Don't put me in this position, dude.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'm joking. I was saying, like, you can be a manlet and not have to be like a halfling or a dwarf anymore. You can be like
Oh, well, that's
like a
there you go.
reptilian manlet now. You can justify it. Yeah.
That's cool. See, I love Dragonborn. I think their concept is real neat. I think everybody's idea of what a Dragonborn is in their head is really cool. And then you get to the stats and you're like, oh, this sucks.
yeah. They still no dark vision.
Don't have dark vision, don't have tails. The breath weapon is just stupid.
Yep.
You should,
Like, they should-
every
at least-
DM out there, if your players are playing a Dragonborn, you should let that breath weapon be a bonus action. Just saying.
And give
They
them,
already
like,
only get it once
landslide
per
and
short
food.
rest, right? Is it once per short rest, once per long rest?
I think it's long rest, right?
Well,
I don't
Craig's
remember
looking
it
it
being
up.
short.
Gotta build it back up.
Gotta
I
charge
think
it
it's
up.
cool. The breath weapon's real cool, and you get resistance to a type of damage, right?
Yeah, the type of
Yeah.
damage you deal, I think.
Yeah.
I've never played Dragonborn.
I think it's weird that they don't get dark vision, but I'm also okay with more races not having dark vision.
Yeah,
was
I would
weird to
say,
say,
like,
but-
give them blind sense, like
That would be so much cooler because
Right?
that would be unique for Dragonborn, and it helps with
Fits.
the dark vision.
yeah.
You know, dang man, there you go.
Like
That's how you- that's how you
every
do it.
new race has dark vision now. Like, it's not even like it used to be. I remember my friends talking about it. They used to be like, oh, 2 people in your party have dark. Now you have to ask who doesn't have dark vision. And here, guys,
Seriously,
who has to cast light? You know, like, oh god.
Yeah.
For the Dragonborn, they have a resistance to the type that they choose.
oh,
It is once per long rest, but does level up as they level.
okay.
And then depending on what type they have, the area effect is a little different. So you can have a cone or a line.
That's fun though. I like that it can be different based on what type of Dragonborn you are. Like it can
Yeah.
be a line or a cone. Like that's fun. I still think it should be a bonus action because then it's like if you have a fighter and like a fighter Dragonborn and they're gonna spend their whole action fighting, why would they ever go, you know, this time I'm gonna use my breath attack, which is going
Yeah.
to do less damage than what I'm already about to do. Or on the contrary, you have a Dragonborn mage who can already do cone or fire effects or a breath weapon like ability. Why would they ever go, this time instead of fireball, I'm just going to go with my mouth.
Dude, Dragon Breath is a
Yeah.
spell that
Yeah.
you activate with a bonus action, and it does
Yeah.
way more damage than the breath weapon
Dude, it
does.
should be a bonus action. Anyways, it should just be a cool little thing that you get to do on your turn once. You can just be like, attack, but you know,
Because
this
it's
time
once a
I'm going to
day
go,
already, dude. It's once
Yeah.
a long rest already. Like, let them have it like it was a bonus action.
exactly.
not
Make
gonna break the game.
Dragonborns cooler, guys. Come on. Anyways.
They
Well, the
tried.
feats are nice. Like, the feats,
Yeah.
the Dragonborn only feats are really cool.
Oh, did they make more of them in the Unearthed Arcana?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
there were some in Xanathar's guide. One of them gave you like wings, right?
Yeah.
That's a thing. You could your speed was like 20 feet. You were a real slow flying Dragonborn, but like that was a
Sluggy.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are the new feats? Do you guys know?
They give you, like, based on, like, what the modifier of the feat, like, the stat it modifies is, it gives you certain advantages and disadvantages. And it's interesting. Like, it helps you play with, like, which descendants you have and how much of it you have. You know, it's interesting.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. All right, so Marion at Multi Super M asks, if you had to choose a D&D creature, any edition, to keep as a pet, what creature would you choose? That's a good question.
That's a good question, dude.
You can't pick Zuggetmoy,
Why not?
the demon lord, as
She's
a
a-
pet, Spencer.
She's a creature.
She's like 20 feet tall.
She'd fit.
Just hanging around. just hanging around in our house.
Yeah.
You want to keep Zuggetmoy as a pet.
Yeah.
All right, I would like to hear. I would like to hear 5 reasons why you would want Zuggitmoy as a pet over having a pseudo dragon, which is arguably much cooler. But please,
She's big.
that's not a pro. That's a con.
No,
Where's
it's
she
not.
gonna go?
No.
Where's she gonna go? Fucking Lady Dimitrescu walking around her house, just hanging around. Okay, all right, cool.
She's
All right,
big.
she's
She
big.
could protect me from invaders.
Okay, that's an actual one.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that the mushrooms that she would build would fortify our house.
They would also create mold.
Well, that's her thing. If I die, it's fine.
Okay.
She would be a good cuddler, I bet.
Ew, she's probably rough and feels like mushrooms.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
No, sorry, no Zuggitmoy. You don't win.
Okay.
All right. For pseudo dragons are literally just cats, but they're dragons.
Well.
So just saying, that'd be super sick. Your friends come over and you're like, "This is my pet." I don't. What's his name? What's his name, Dan?
The pseudo dragon.
Yeah. What's his name?
That's its name.
Skirt. Oh, this is my pet Skirt.
Oh.
And he check him out and he comes out and it's a fucking little dragon.
The
Little
thing is,
hook
like,
on
this
his
is the
tail.
thing.
He's got little wings.
If you call a pseudo dragon a pet, it's gonna fucking kill you, dude. That's the problem right there.
That's true. But she wants to call Zuggitmoy a pet. That's like, hey, Orcus, you want to come live in my house?
I would never tell her that she's my pet. She'd be my friend that lived in my house.
She's gotta be smart about it.
That's just
It's
a
like-
roommate. That's a roommate that doesn't pay
it's
rent.
like when we had Colton.
No.
That's funny. Okay. I would go with pseudo dragon or flump.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Dan, if you could have any monster as a pet, what would it be?
I really want an observer, but also I would definitely take a drake. Just any form of drake.
An observer?
Yeah, an observer.
What's an observer?
It's like a tiny beholder. Like, Jess Jack? It's like him.
Oh,
like a
yeah,
tiny little
yeah.
ball.
They're like
and
the
yeah, it
real
would-
small
yeah.
ones. That's awesome. Just a
Well,
tiny beholder.
Yeah, beholders usually like dream them up and put them to guard their treasure forever and abandon them. And so they go crazy
Oh, that's
alone
awesome.
because they're immortal.
That's so sad.
They're crazy. It's great.
Oh.
I love it.
Oh. They have little X's on their eyes, don't
They
they?
usually do, yeah. Oh,
No,
Jess's
no, no, no.
one, he
They're
has like
spectators,
a
that's the
green, beautiful,
And
big,
gazers.
cute eye.
Yeah.
So I don't know. No.
Yeah.
What are the little cat? I think they're fae, maybe.
Tressums.
Tressums.
Tressums. The little cats
Those
with
are
wings?
fucking
Yeah.
cute, dude.
Okay. That one.
Or are those
That's a good one.
fiends?
I agree.
No, they fae.
I think they're fey, yeah.
What are tressums?
They look fey.
Greg?
In my head.
But they could be evil. I don't know.
Yeah.
If I can't have
Tressums
Zuggitmoy.
are great.
Yeah. Oh, you know what we got today in the mail finally?
Oh,
Stibble's Codex?
Stibble's Codex came in
Oh,
today.
that's so cool,
Yeah.
dude.
So I was upset because everybody was getting them and I didn't get mine. I was like, "Where's my Stibbles?" And then I had to just fill out a thing online, and then I got the big super epic box
Beautiful.
of everything with plushies and
Oh.
all of the cool stuff and the cards and things. I'm so hyped to open
Dude,
it.
that's beautiful.
I'm ready for Stibbles. This is not a sponsored video, but guys, if you order Stibbles, it's gonna come
It's
in.
so good.
It's a book now.
So
It's real.
good.
Yeah.
It's real cool. The art is fantastic. I really like how the book is organized too. The book is organized by creature types instead of alphabetically. First of all, that's how the D&D Monster Manual should be. It should not be organized alphabetically. It should be organized by creature types, which is how they
organized
do
by
it.
creature types, which are organized alphabetically.
Yes, obviously. But like, it's annoying to go into the Monster Manual and be like, I just want to look at undead, and it's like you can't do that.
Like,
You just
the
have to
creature types could be organized
flip through.
by alphabetically, like types, and then those types by alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
It could be like or CR even.
Yeah, even by CR. Or if they just had a list in the back of the book that was like, here's all monsters by CR. Now you just use D&D Beyond. Why can't I just use the text wizards?
Yeah. Tressums, depending on the book, can either be a tiny beast or a tiny monstrosity.
Sometimes they're beasts, sometimes they're little
I
monsters.
can be your
That's kinda
devil.
like our
I can
cats.
be your
Yeah.
angle.
Your
Yeah.
ankle.
I can be your ankle. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Coffee Cake is definitely a beast. Moose is a beast. Edward is a monstrosity.
Oh, leave him be.
He's a little piss goblin.
Hey, leave him alone.
That's what we call him. We call him
Yeah.
Piss Rat or Piss Goblin.
That's
Yeah,
adorable.
That's their
nasty
names.
boy.
Yeah. All right. So Chin at CDI Gannon asks, What CD again? What's your favorite way of eating potatoes?
Dude,
That's a good question.
I love slicing them into like meaty chunks, you know, like the meaty slices, and putting them on the oven, like with the peel, the skin and all.
Yes. Yes, I agree. I agree with you right there.
Keeps
That
the
is the
flavor
best
in.
way to probably eat them. And they're real chunky.
Yeah, and they're
meat is potato.
crispy.
Did you say chips?
I did say chips.
That's like maybe the 10th best way to eat a potato.
Chips are my favorite
Which
too.
kind of chips? Just the classic chip, or like any special shapes?
I like no, I guess just like a regular chip.
It's like a regular
like
chip.
You can't
like
go
a
wrong
Lay's
with a classic, to
Oh.
be honest.
Yeah.
I would say probably raw.
Raw, yeah. Oh
And
god,
wriggling?
that's powerful. Honestly,
Yeah, raw and wriggling. Yeah. I just take a potato right out of the ground. I just pull them right out,
Yeah.
crunch right
They're
in.
very
You get,
easy
you get
to
a real
grow.
good crunch. And it's good for you.
I
They're
also
poisonous.
I also like baked
raw
potatoes.
potatoes are poisonous,
Oh,
guys.
oh.
Are they really? Can you not do
You
that?
can't.
If
You
do
will.
that,
You
just
will die. Yeah, they are poisonous.
It's like Minecraft.
Why do you think when you peel them, you
It's
have
like
to?
Minecraft. In Minecraft, you can eat a raw potato and be fine.
Not always.
Not always.
There's
yeah.
sometimes rotten ones.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. All right, fine. I'll cook. I'll
Sometimes-
put it in the microwave first.
Sometimes you pull out that bad potato and you eat it and you die.
Can you just microwave a potato
Yes.
and eat it?
Yes.
You can.
You need to poke it first.
What a
You
amazing
can.
food.
Potatoes are great because you can cook them many ways. You can like cover them in aluminium and smoke them, and they're really good. And you can like pocket them and take them as a treat if you want to. You can like make them to a fire. You can like carve them out, put an egg inside, and cook them, and have like a potato with a cooked egg inside.
That's a great
amazing.
idea.
That is a good idea.
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds good. But I mean, fries are also
Fries are really good too, dude. Yeah, that's the.
I'm more of
the-
a big thick fry person myself. I like the enormous, like steak fries. Those are the
Yeah.
best kind. Like some seasoning. But I mean, I do like In-N-Out fries, and that's just because I live in California.
I mean, mashed
They need-
potatoes
they
too,
need
dude.
spread.
That's like the best.
Oh, do you like mashed potatoes like just regular, or do you like them with the skin?
With the skin, because when you do it with the
Oh,
skin
yes,
and milk
dude.
instead of
Yes.
oil, you just mix it, and you have like this beautiful. You don't even need to chew, but sometimes if you chew, it's crunchy. Sometimes it's great. It's just how you do it.
So
yeah.
good with some cheese too, maybe some gravy.
Dude, yeah.
Oh my goodness, potatoes, boil and mash them, stick them in a stew.
So I think the answer to that question was anyway. Anyway.
Any potatoes
They're
are just
so
good.
good.
All right. Taters. What's taters, precious?
Oh.
All right, so we're about halfway through questions here. I think that's a good time to bust down into the genre jar. This is the earliest genre jar we've ever
Oh,
done,
shit.
probably.
You think?
Yeah, I think so. All right, tear into it. Let's do it. We'll get through the rest of the questions in a bit. But now we're gonna. Whoa! Be careful! You're gonna spill it.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
gonna
it's real
spill it.
heavy,
It's
real
real
heavy.
full. There's so much stuff in there.
You guys hear that?
Wow!
You hear that?
So many things in there.
Craig, tell him how full it is. Let him. Oh, don't let him
You-
look
you
though.
have to even-
You don't
no, I
gotta
see
let him
them
look.
there. There's a lot of them in there.
What will it be?
Well, you can't just say no. You have to take it. She went no.
Not that one.
I didn't want to talk about that one. Here you go.
I don't like. It's a jar for a reason. It's supposed to be random. All right, so we're gonna talk about our favorite music artists.
Ooh,
burp?
music artist. That's interesting, actually.
Music.
This is a hard one for me because I go back and forth in music a lot. I don't really have like a genre that I necessarily like all the time.
I'm pulling up my Spotify.
If anything, if there is a genre of music that I can always listen to, it's like cinematic, like
That's the
chill
DM inside
music.
of you talking right there. Like, I like
Yeah.
cinematic music. Oh yeah, go run
Cinematic
a
music,
Pathfinder the second
movie
edition game.
soundtracks, video game soundtracks. Dude, seriously, it is like
is
I can
epic,
always
yeah.
listen to that. No.
Oh
problem.
yeah, they're so good.
But if we're talking artists, I phase in and out of moods of like what I like and what I don't. You know,
yeah.
you're pretty on there with your favorite artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the inner emo kid of me wants to say My Chemical Romance, but that's too much. The Wild Reeds are very, very
Wild Reeds
good.
are very good. Yes.
Yep, that's my number one, I guess.
It's just the Wild Reeds?
Yeah.
All right. What kind of music do the Wild Reeds do?
They're like a indie band, I guess. Like soft.
Like indie folk?
Indie folk, yeah. That's better description.
I like indie folk music. Yep. Man, that's hard. This is hard. This is real tough. I really like Post Malone.
Ooh.
Not like I like his style of music. I just like him a lot. I just think he's real
He does
cool.
have an energy to him.
But I do like his music a lot because I think he blends a lot of genres together to make some good stuff.
Ooh, puppy.
And I think I also really like, if you guys have ever heard of them, called, they used to go by the Eden Project, but they're also called Eden.
Oh, me? Yeah, I do.
And Angry Puppy. Oh, he gone. Never mind. All right. If any of you know any TikTok memes out there, he was, I knew him before this meme, by the way. Just want to say, okay, I'm a fucking hipster out here in my music knowledge. But, he's the dude that did the, oh no, I think I'm catching feelings.
Yeah.
And people would always like look at their homie's butt and be like,
Yeah.
oh, I think I'm catching feelings. Yeah. I love his music. It's really, really good. It's real weird and strange, and I like that. I also like. I'm gonna forget someone and be like, "Oh, I can't believe I didn't say this on the podcast."
Ludo.
Oh, Ludo, so good. Love Ludo. Yeah. Dan, what kind of music do you like?
This is the thing, right? Like, I have, like, Crumb is a really good band. They do this super chill music, really relaxing, really fun and spiritual. But after that, most of the music I like is like South American music. So Enanitos Verdes, which means the green gnomes, they do really fucking good music. There's one called Lamento Boliviano,
awesome.
which is like a legendary song. You have Los Piojos, La Renga, Rata Blanca, Pastillas del Abuelo. Like, you don't know what I'm saying, but if a South American listens to that, they will go, oh, dude, that's really good music, because it's just amazing.
They're listening right now going like,
yes! Yeah, dude. I swear to you, like, there's one person from, like Paraguay listening to this, and they're going like, Aiden gets it. Yeah, that's really good taste of music. Like, yeah. But yeah, most of my taste of music is very local. I'm really fond of like national rock. It's called. It's basically like the rock that was born from times of oppression here. So it evolved in a very special way. So yeah, it doesn't rhyme as much as it just kind of like says a lot of things in very cryptic ways, and it's really interesting. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. The older I get, the more I realize that I just like pop music.
It's okay, dude. Like, when you're younger,
You know, when I was like younger, I was like, but now I'm like, Taylor Swift kind of bussin', to be honest.
I have a crush on her.
Who doesn't? Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift?
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Dude? Like,
All right.
Come on, she's
Okay.
She's beautiful.
She's beautiful. She can
have a
sing
crush on
and
everybody.
song, and she can she's rich.
You're not
like,
wrong.
Come on, and powerful. Like,
Oh,
Powerful. The only mememories I have
Big
of Taylor
lady.
Swift are my sisters blasting them every single morning.
how
that I
tall
woke
is
up.
Taylor Swift? Wait a minute.
you crazy?
She's probably taller than me.
I'm
to be
gonna
honest.
guess 5'10".
I hope she's like
I feel like
6
she's-
feet tall.
I feel like she's a little bit taller.
God.
Oh, 6'3". Let her
6
step on me.
feet. Oh my god. Let her
She's
step
9
on
foot
me.
tall.
Florence and the Machine's also really good.
Florence and the Machine is very good.
Frank Iero.
Radiohead.
No.
It's a really good band.
Give me your guesses.
Okay. I
5'10"?
5'11", just to spite Spencer.
5'11". Oh, she's taller than me, dude. That's amazing. Hell yeah. I love Taylor Swift.
Oh no,
I'm the
we want your
biggest fan.
guess.
Oh.
He's right though.
It's
5'11"?
$5.11?
He's 5'11".
Oh my
That was
gosh.
As
close.
tall as I am.
Dang.
Oh, she big.
Oh wow. So she walked in a room, I'd be like,
Yeah,
hi.
hell yeah. Oh, dude, I love Taylor
I'm-
Swift.
I'm
I've
short.
been the biggest fan forever. I swear. Taylor, if you're watching,
Mm-hmm.
you know I'm real G.
Yeah, she secretly loves this podcast.
Yeah, she
dude.
watches
She's,
D&D shit all the
big
I
fan.
wouldn't be surprised. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if like your channel is seen by like a few like star celebrities
I
on the down low.
worry about that, to be honest.
It's Jacob, my favorite D&D YouTuber. Fuck.
Oh,
Because there are some YouTubers who have like a bunch of subscribers that YouTube will notify me when they comment, And I'll be like, oh, wow, this random dude I didn't even know existed who has like 5 million subscribers commented on my video. That's crazy. And they make like Minecraft videos or something. I'm like,
It never
who
happens
is
to me,
this?
but I
Yeah.
can imagine it's really like... No, dude, you should talk about it. It's really interesting to know and hear about
There's
your
this thing that
experience.
YouTube will do where it will go, somebody liked your video or somebody liked your comment.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
But you
ominous.
cannot see who liked
Who
it.
it
Yeah.
is.
But it
It's
tells you because it's typically somebody who's popular or somebody who's like who has a bunch of subs or something
or
like
the
that.
owner
And that
of the
means
channel.
or they're verified or something like
Yeah.
that. But they're hidden. So you can't see who it is.
Taylor
So
Swift.
you'll just occasionally get like somebody liked your video and I'm like, cool. I don't know who it is.
What do you mean by that, YouTube? Who like
Yeah,
the
like
video? Spill the beans.
is it Elon Musk or is it Minecraft YouTuber number 10? Like who liked my video?
In the rankings, dude, that's huge. That's like one of the most subscribed people in the world if it's number 2 in the rankings. Like, holy shit. Have you seen the hog hunt animation? And we were talking with the animators the other day. We're like,
The
we should
what?
probably move to Minecraft animations, dude. Like,
Oh, really?
There's
Yeah.
this animation called Hog Hunt, which is like an incredibly done animation of like just a bunch of the like Minecraft YouTubers that have a server, and they edit it up so it looks super epic, and it has like a billion, million, trillion views, and it's amazing. Well deserved too. Hard work put in there.
Yeah. Have you ever seen like those like music videos and they get like a bunch of animators and they animate like 3 or 4 seconds of it and it's like 50 or something animators that do them?
Dude, I love that.
Those are so cool.
Yeah, I want to participate, but I don't know how to animate. I just know how to draw.
We need to do a D&D YouTuber one. I'll throw in my shitty Photoshop drawings and just
Yeah,
throw those in.
dude, absolutely, would love to.
4
I've been
frames in
thinking-
Procreate.
I need to do my yearly collab, so at some point.
Like yearly collab.
I've been doing it ever since I started. I did a collab.
That's cool.
Usually with smaller channels, just because I want to give the spotlight. Because if you put a lot of small channels and very big channels, usually the very big channels kind of like reciprocate between each other, and the smaller channels just kind of don't get much attention. So I try to just put small channels and have that be like a thing. But we could do like a brother thing as a community. I would love that, to be honest.
We should. I mean, fucking the DM video that Joe Cat did was like the biggest damn collab this community has gotten in a while. It was pretty damn cool.
Yeah. It was
I didn't realize how
incredible.
big it was until I saw the video. I was like, whoa, this is
Yeah,
crazy.
right? And
I
they
was
got
just like, sure,
all-
I'll record some voice lines and send them over, and then he uploaded it. And I was just like,
They
oh my
got
god.
OSP. They got OSP. Overly sarcastic productions. That's like if you're an animator on YouTube, you probably were inspired by their work. Dude. Like, holy shit.
Who is that?
OSP is overly sarcastic production. Is like a history kind of YouTube channel, but they have animations.
who that is.
And animatics. Yeah.
Now I know. Yeah.
The Journey to the West is one of the most wildly known retellings, and they do incredible job. Like back in the day, I used to do like at the end of my videos, I would like play guitar and sing. That I got from her
wow.
videos. She does that at the end. It's amazing, and I love it.
That's cool.
Yeah, and she got into the Bards for Bards server, and I've never directed a word just because I just freeze. I freak the fuck out, dude. It's too much for me.
Oh man, jeez. Do you like what's your video making process like a day?
Oh god. You will have to answer with yours later if you haven't. If you want.
Yeah. It's a big meme, but
Yeah.
I can.
No, I can tell you. It's like I have an idea. I sit down and I record it. I don't even write it down. I write down like the base of the idea, but I sit down and I record it and I edit it up until it's like a cohesive 30-second thing. And
you
it
go.
takes about 4 to 5 hours. And then I do the sound effects with my voice. Sometimes I use like metallic thingies and I do all the sound effects myself.
I love your sound effects. I'd just be like, that's just a Dan going pew or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's just you.
It's just
Great.
me, yeah. This little friend of mine over here, this metallic straw, has done so many of the sword sound effects in my videos. It's fucking amazing how good they sound too. And
great.
then after that, I kind of like paste that into Adobe Premiere, and I opened Sai, which is not an animating program. A lot of people were like, dude, Aiden, you recommended Sai 2 to me. It's not anime. I don't know how to animate. It's like, oh, no, you don't. You draw one frame, and then you draw the other one in separate images. And then
I never said I was animating.
Yeah, I am not animating. I am doing a very well put together PowerPoint presentation. So, because what I do is I hear the audio, like 5 seconds of it, and then I do like a lot of the video by memory, and I like save all the frames and I put them together and edit them up on Adobe Premiere, and then I go, okay, I can add something here and here. I've done streams of this. It's a fucking chaotic process, really. Yeah. It relies a lot on my fucking, yeah.
I have no idea the amount of patience that you animators have with making that kind of stuff. Because I've seen the process of it, and I've like, I mean, when I was in high school, I was like, hey, maybe I want to do this. And I dabbled, and I was just like, this is just too much. It's not only, is it just not in my area of expertise, I'm just not very good at drawing in that aspect, but like, oh my God, the amount of time it takes. People don't realize how much time goes into that. Like, it's whatever you think how much time it takes animating, just double it. Like, dude, that's actually
30-second videos. The 30-second videos I do takes me just drawing them 4 to 6 hours for 30 seconds. Yeah. And I used to do 5 to 10 minute videos, and those would take 7 hours a day for an entire week nonstop.
Jeez.
To get the 7 to 5 minutes. And people, and then you stop doing that, and people go like, dude, where are the weekly 10-minute videos of fully colored, shaded, voice acted, and perfectly edited video with like the music and action scene? Like, people don't understand how hard an action scene is to make an action scene, dude. Yeah. Like, oh God.
Yeah. Well, come on, Adán. Where's the weekly 10-minute perfectly edited, shaded, colored, and...
Where's yours?
What?
Where's yours?
She put you
yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny how similar all of our processes is as YouTubers to making our videos, because I don't think not one of us is like, oh yeah, I have a schedule and then I go to this. Like, I used to follow a schedule, but not when making the video. It's just a fucking pile of, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you have, your schedule is, I need a video out this week, but I don't know when I'm going to do it or what it's going to be about.
Yeah. Like I've said before, a big portion of my motivator for uploading videos, which I'm not necessarily, some people are kind of ashamed of this, I'm not, is sponsors. I'm very lucky to have some sponsors that are willing to work with like 4 to 5 videos every single month. That really helps me out a lot. Unfortunately, it means there's like a sponsor every single video, but it's good for me, it's good for them, and also I'm just gonna be lazy and not upload anyways, so I might as well just do it. Mm-hmm. So it's good. So sometimes I'm like, I'm supposed to have a video out this week. I need to fucking get on that. Yeah. So, I can normally knock it out in a day. That's how I prefer to do it.
Nice.
And Logan's talked about it before. He's like, that's insane. And I'm like, I just want it done. That's the thing. And so I will, if it's a big video, like if I know it's going to be more than 10 minutes long, it's going to take like 2 or 3 days, because day one is going to be writing and then recording and then mixing the audio and then finding out what I need to film. And then that's it. And that takes, 3 to 6 hours. And then I'm done with that. And then the next day is going to be taking the audio, splicing it, going through it, and then finding out what I need to put in the video timeline. And it depends on what kind of video it is, because I make a bunch of different kinds. So I've got like the animated, it's not animated. It's just images, advanced PowerPoint, effectively. Logan and Davi's videos are a lot like this, where it's just like images and me with a voiceover. Those are I hate making those videos. They're the hardest to make. I don't know why. They look the simplest. They're not. It's downloading and taking in all images and putting them into the timeline. It's so frustrating, but and it takes forever. So those videos always take really, really long. But my favorite kind of video to edit is any type of sketch video. Those are so fun. They take about as much time, but I can normally knock it out in a day because I like making them so much.
Your video that went out today, we filmed at
today. It's Wednesday for people who are watching this. This is the video that went up on Monday.
Yeah, it's the 26th today. We filmed that last night at 9:30, and you finished it at 2 a.m.
Yeah, yeah, and I love editing. Editing is a lot of fun for me, and I once I get into the zone of editing, it's like I'm not going to do anything else but finish editing this.
I forget to like eat and like
Yeah,
go out.
yeah, I do the same
Like
thing.
I start editing and doing my videos at like 11 a.m. with like a nice drink. And then I finish and I go, well, I should probably eat now. And I look at the clock and it's like 8 p.m. and I should go to sleep soon. It's like, fuck.
Yeah,
Didn't eat all day.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Spencer does 100% of my filming. So anytime there's any sort of camera up, she's filming it.
She's like the director of the
rarely,
videos.
if she's on screen, it's me filming.
Or
but
Colton.
or if it's a floor video, I have it on the tripod.
Yeah.
But
No, it's just me above you the whole time.
but Spencer,
Perfect grip.
Yeah.
yeah, just holding real still.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could be a surgeon, but she's here doing videos
Yeah.
with that precision. Yeah.
Wasted talent. But
Oh,
no,
you don't know.
Spencer does all of my filming, which is great. Because I'm a terrible director, and I'm just like, stand over there. And she's like, I don't know what you want from me, and I'm like, it makes sense for when I'm editing it, and I can't explain it to you, but you have to stand over there.
My head pictures, it is great, so do it.
Yeah. In my
I know
head,
that feeling.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I know
like
that feeling.
we were filming the video yesterday. By the way, the video that went up today, you were just saying we just made it all yesterday.
Yeah.
I wrote the script on my phone. We just filmed it. I edited it that night. Got done at like 3 a.m. and was like, okay, it's done.
We
can
went
go to
over
bed.
to your parents' house to watch Captain America: The First Avenger because they want to watch all of the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Can you drive home?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And he's just over there writing the script on his phone. In the 15 minutes that it takes us to get from his parents' house back to ours, and then we sat down. I moved the lights around so that the lighting's nice, which I
We just
hate.
use
I
lights.
hate moving the lights around.
Yeah.
Because you're like, it's too dark, it's too bright. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. And I'm just,
The lighting bothers me.
yeah, I know. I don't know
Because
what you
all
need.
my old videos had such shitty lighting, so I want to make sure that I get good lighting.
Yeah,
Oh, it
another
makes
thing-
sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing that you do now is you actually do more than one take. When you first started, you were like, I'm one take buds. I don't.
No, that's what Logan would call me because he
Yeah.
thought it was stupid. I was like, all right, that's it. And Logan's like, all right, Jacob, one take buds. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, I don't only need the one take. And then I go to edit and I'm like, I needed more takes. I said that line so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, more takes definitely helps. But, I was going to say
don't know.
something
I think I cut you
about,
off a little bit.
yeah, I was going to say like, shoot, man. I was talking about editing,
Mm-hmm.
and I was talking about that thing, and I was talking about filming,
Yes, you
and
were.
then I was talking about how you film everything,
Yeah, I do.
and then I was talking about how I make a video in one
I
day.
think this thought is lost.
No, I can get it back. If I say enough random things, it might come back.
Well, I can add that I do respect you guys a lot because the difference between what I do and what you guys do, like both of us, like we all like put a very personal part of us, which is our creative artistic process out there. But like you guys put yourselves in front of a camera, in front of like so many people. Like whenever you have to take another take, it's not you just like me, like a fucking idiot like me, like, oh, I'm gonna do a funny voice and the microphone. It's like you actually have to put yourself in front of a camera and do it again. So I can do 10 takes of the same shitty phrase like in a second, but you have to get out there and be like, oh, I do the movement and the thing, and it's just, to me, it just feels like I am so glad I am an animator and I do not do like video sketches.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. It is the opposite for me. I am so glad that I can just go, and just fucking do whatever I'm doing in front of the camera. But I can't, man, I was going to say something. I forgot what it was. It was going to be something along the lines of you filming and me editing, and I don't remember what it was, but
Teamwork.
It doesn't matter, I guess. Yeah.
Is that what it was? That without me, you wouldn't have anything?
That's it. Yeah. Without you, I'd just be dead in the water.
Yeah, it's incredible.
You'd have Craig hold the camera if I wasn't
Yeah,
around.
there we go. Yeah.
Takes a lot of like self-awareness to be able to work with other people, right?
Oh yeah. It's been a learning process with this because there have been some times where he's like, can you do this, this, and this? And I'm like, no, I can't do that. And I don't understand what you're talking about. And we're getting mad at each other. And now we're just like,
That's what I was going to say. You reminded me of what it was. Okay, so sometimes when that's happening, it's just because in my head, I can see what the video is going to be because I have the storyboard in front of me, but I know what I need when I'm editing. So I go through great effort to make it look like I'm having a conversation with myself.
Yeah.
I want it to feel like I'm in the room with me. So the sound and how I overlap my tracks and how I do everything is important. I want that to be there. I don't want it to look like I'm just sitting in a room going, huh, and then the other guy goes, huh, and it's like, this isn't real. This is dumb. I want people to be invested. So last night we were filming the thing where where the guy was sitting on the couch. And he says like a line like, Mr. Stevenson, blah, 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 blah. What a pleasant surprise. But then it cuts away to the dude in the hallway. But I knew before that, I was like, I know that the sound is going to be weird because I'm going to be far away, but I'm going to be in the hallway. So I didn't want to explain all of that to you. I was just like, okay, we need to do that take again, but go in the hallway. And you're like, why? And I'm like, don't record anything. Just record the sound of me over here because then I could overlap the sound with me in the hallway. So it sounds like I'm further away and like I'm two people in the room.
yeah.
Nice. That's a really good way of doing it.
Thanks.
But you've learned that you need to explain things to me because if I don't understand, I'm not going to be able to do it, and then I'm going to get upset because I feel like I'm doing something wrong. So now it's like, okay, we usually like sit down for a little while before we film, and we'll like tidy up so it's a nice space, and then we get ready. Because if not, we get grumpy.
What are you saying?
What I started doing before recording recently is like I grab one canvas from Psy and I divide my video in 6 important moments of the video. And I do like a small, like, I don't know, storyboard. Basically like key moments of in my head, what it looks like. So I wanted to recommend it to you. If you guys ever feel like trying it out, you don't need to, right? But if you feel like trying it out, you could try out like doing a storyboard for
Honestly, it would probably help a lot because then I could go, this is what it looks like. And then you'd be like, oh.
That's why you need me to go into the hallway.
Yeah, for real.
Do you want to do another one of these?
We can. We also got 3 more questions if you want to go through those.
We'll pop those out.
Yeah, let's go through
pop
these.
those questions up.
Yeah. Quentin Walker at Walkequee asks, what inspired your particular art style and cyclopsness, Adán?
Ooh, so the cyclopsness, I've been thinking about it a lot because at the beginning when people asked, I was like, I don't know, it just came up. But I think it's because of how nearsighted I am. Like, ever since I was a little kid, I've had a big trouble with my eyes. I have astigmatism and myopia. I don't know how you say it in English, myopia. And so I just never could see anything beyond like this exact length. And so I think that's where the whole cyclops thing comes from. It's just like an obsession with sight. And my art style is like Courage the Cowardly Dog, Flapjack, and Chowder. Like those 3 are like engraved into my mind, dude.
Yeah. I love those.
They're so
Dude,
good.
that's cool.
Yeah.
And they have those moments of hyper-realism where you go, oh, that's kind of funny though. It's like,
Oh my god, I love that. And when you do that in your videos, it reminds me of SpongeBob too. Whenever there's like a super hyper-realistic
SpongeBob
bit, I'm like, dude, that's so great.
Yeah. Dude, I did a video where a lich goes from being this cutesy little effigy of a skull into this full-blown animated and drawn and shaded skull, and all the comments go like, holy shit, why are you so good at where did this animation quality come from? And I go like, oh dude, it's okay. It works. People laugh at that shit. It's amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's so cool. All right. Magic Android at Mr. Wow, what are these hats, guys? I'm just saying Magic Android. At Mr. Witch, I think that's what it is. What spell would be most useful to you in real life? I think we've answered this one before,
Really?
but we can talk about it again.
Oops.
No, it's fine. I think it was cantrip. Talk about a cantrip that we would want to have. But now any spell? I still think Mage Hand, to be honest. I still think Mage Hand would just be like, I want that.
We did talk about this before, now I remember.
Yeah. Because all the other spells are like explosive, like Scorching Ray. What would I need that for?
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that would be nice to be unclean.
Like,
No.
one of the cats threw up. It's gone.
Oh, actually, that's actually pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be good.
Stain.
But what if like it's only a foot? So like carpet, and then it cleans 1 foot of the carpet and the rest of it's dirty.
Or like, oh, I'm about to go into this very important business meeting, but I spilled coffee on my shirt. Boop, clean.
Yep.
Get the job.
There you go.
Yep.
Yep.
Now I'm a surgeon, like Adán said.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. True. Yep. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I got my surgeon job.
And you could
Probably
just
wish.
prestidigitate the surgery too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you
Clean the
could.
blood, yeah.
Yeah.
Clean the
You
blood.
could just take cure wounds.
Yeah, you just take your ones too.
Oh, you're.
You're saying.
Well, you could take Wish and heal
Oh.
20 people full health and greater restoration them
Yeah.
in an instant. Or
I wish that you didn't have cancer anymore.
well,
Yeah,
that's what I was
exactly.
gonna say. Lesser restoration gets rid of disease.
But this is the thing, like,
Could you
Wish,
just uncancer people?
First of all, Wish is every spell ever. Okay?
Yeah.
But even if by the rules you can only take one spell, so you can't really use the effect of other spells, you still can, like, once a day get an item worth up to 25,000 GP, or
Yeah.
heal 20 people that are about to die, or have, like, lost limbs. So, like, I mean, I think Wish would be, like, the greatest, like, spell
Yep.
to have under your
Yeah,
belt.
probably. But
Like,
then,
every
but
day
also,
you summon a Lamborghini.
isn't that when you use Witch though? There's like a chance that you can't
Yeah.
cast it ever again.
If you use it for anything else beyond casting, healing people around you, or doing the 25,000 gold.
So
I
if you
think.
if you don't give like their little list of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd take greater restoration then.
Yeah.
Just I heal the sick and the needy now. Yep.
I would take
Like,
Shatter.
COVID's gone.
So you can. So if you take greater restoration, I'm gonna be. Then I don't have to take it. So then I don't. You can. I can be selfish.
Can you take?
I'll take fly.
Just
Fly?
Just,
Yeah.
Where are you gonna fly to?
I just want to do it.
Just be like, traffic's pretty bad. I'll be in LA in an
You're
hour.
saving humanity.
Yeah.
you're casting.
I'm
You're
ghost
flying
riding the wind.
around.
Crazy
You're becoming
taxi.
the new Falcon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't do anything cool. I would
think
just be
they-
like,
No.
hey.
Do you think they'd shoot you out of the sky though? Because like,
They probably would. Yeah.
Oh, it's a no-fly zone, and you're
Yeah.
just a dude, and I
If you get-
just die.
you get too close to like an airport, they're shooting you down.
I
And you would
would
become like a cryptid. Like, how did this man mysteriously fly?
I would be
Where
that
did
guy
he
on
jump
TikTok.
from?
I would fly across New York, and I'd go, in New York.
The flying man of New York.
That's what I would do. I would just,
Yeah.
I would just fly across New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You get
think
shot
that's
down real quick.
better than healing people. And
So,
wishing
Craig, is
for
cancer a
stuff.
disease?
It is.
Oh yeah.
Lesser restoration.
Yes.
I would also pose that disintegrate would have solved a lot of problems.
Oh.
I would also get that surgeon job. I was like, what?
Counterpoint: you could get a
You
wish
can take whatever you want.
and just
You
do
got, like,
greater
10
rest
points.
because wish is up to 20 people you can see greater restoration and heal them completely.
Mm-hmm.
So you could just be like, just set up a room full of cancer
all right.
patients once a day,
Mm-hmm.
20 cancer patients, and just cure them all. It's like,
There you go, Grandma.
That's
You're fine.
yeah. And then I could fly out the window and be like,
and be like,
"What's up?
hey,
I
Aiden,
can-
I'm flying. It's like,
I'm
"Yes, you are,
flying."
Jacob.
They're like,
Yeah,
"That's
yeah.
cool. We're
That's cool.
literally saving
I
you-
just
the
saved
planet
20
Earth."
people's lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Global warming? Nope, not anymore.
That's another one.
Also, you should have.
I'm rich. I can fly.
Damn it! Oh, it's probably hard to do then. It's probably like, ugh.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be really.
It's also concentration.
tiring.
It's probably difficult to fly. Damn it.
Well, if I could only take a cantrip though, I would take mending, just because I could like become the best repairman in the world.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's
Just
a good one.
never
be
have to
honest.
like have a stable job forever.
Yep.
That's
Oh, I
real
broke
good.
something. My PC broke. Oh, 1 minute. Oh, it's back. You know.
So our last question, Monchi the Goblin. You
Hey,
are
Monchi.
teleported into a video game or tabletop RPG to live out the rest of your life. What game is it, and how do you arrive? What a baller ass question.
I'm gonna go with Stardew Valley.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and I would arrive like you do in the start of the game. Your grandpa passes away, and he leaves you his farm, and you come in on a little bus. That's the safest one, I think.
Video game or tabletop RPG? Oh man. It says our tabletop RPG. That's what Manchi asked. I'm teleporting right into Middle Earth. I'm going to the Shire.
Ooh.
I'm stepping out one of the Hobbit holes. They didn't even realize there was another Hobbit in there, and they're like, "Whoa!" And I'm like,
Whoa!
"Yeah, I lived
I've
here
been here
forever."
all along, dude. Yeah.
And then when they're like, "Okay, welcome to the Shire," and they leave, and nobody can see me. I fall to the ground in tears, crying because I'm so happy.
Do you become a hobbit, or are you just a really tall guy?
If I show up in Middle Earth and I'm still human, I'm disappointed.
Are-
But I want to bend the rules of fate here a little bit and just be like, I'm already kind of a hobbit, so I was
Right.
wondering if I could just stay
Well,
that way.
What was it? Bilbo's like great grandfather is like he was so large that he could ride a horse.
Oh,
Maybe you're just like him.
It's the Took guy.
He's the Took guy, yeah.
He's real big.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of, I guess. Or I mean, maybe I just show up in Edoras with the Rohirrim, and
Oh, you'd go
I'm
that
like,
route?
Oh, hello. No, is Edoras? Yeah, that's Edoras.
I'd want to be with the elves. That'd be fun. Just be a super old.
Would they want to be with you though? Aren't you like
No.
mortal and sneaky?
Well, that's true. No, if I get to pick where I get to go and be that race, I'd choose elves. I'd go.
yeah.
I'd go cuddle up with Elrond.
You can't go wrong with immortality and
Yeah.
unlimited power. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Honestly, yes. Absolutely.
What about you, Dan? Where would you appear?
Bloons TD6, Tower Defense 6. And that would be
What is that?
I am kidding. It's a tower defense game where you monkeys.
I was about to say,
charge
are you
at the
in a
moons.
tower defense game? I was like, what the? I would appear in Clash of Clans.
I would honestly, I think I would really like to be an Octopath Traveler, just because it's just an aesthetic
Oh,
reality, and
yeah.
I would love it. I'd love to be there.
I know little about the game, but I've seen things about it, and I love the art style of it. It
It's
looks
so
very pretty.
beautiful. Like if the world looks like it's supposed to look, I go there.
I always laugh when people are like, I wish I could live in the world of like Attack on Titan, and I'm like, why?
Dude,
would
no,
you
wait,
want
Final
that?
Fantasy 14. I would go to Final Fantasy 14. What? I'm not fucking stupid. I would go to Final Fantasy 14, dude. That game, it's great. It is great.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, I lived there already. So
Or
being
like I was
physically
thinking
there.
like Skyrim, but I was like,
Yeah.
it kind of sucks there.
Like
to be
I'd
honest.
love to like live in like
visit for a week.
visit like Witcher because it's so pretty. But
Yeah, I don't
also
wanna
I
fucking
would
live there.
die immediately.
Yeah. I'd,
Yeah.
I'd just be walking around, and then a
Oh look,
goddamn
there's something up there. It's a
Strigga
griffin.
comes out and
I'm
just
dead.
and
Yeah, it's
I
like,
get
oh,
bonked.
I found a coin. I'm lucky, and you get cursed forever to
Yep.
like never
Yeah.
open your eyes again. Like shit like that, dude.
All I am, if I show up into the world of The Witcher, is just a side quest for Geralt to be like, corpse, killed 3 days ago.
Yeah.
That's
That's
you.
all I am. That's all I am. Yeah.
Did you take a shit?
And then
on
he
The
looks at my
Witcher? It's
face and he
like,
goes, "Damn, you're ugly."
Oh.
Your poop is cursed because you did it in the equinox of the moon, so you need to swallow it back or you will die. It's like, oh,
Wind's
fuck.
howling.
Yeah.
I love the side quest in that game where you find that old lady's pot. She's
Oh,
just-
the pan?
yeah.
The pan? Oh my god.
Like your neighbor asks for salt and you give it to them, and 5 children die the next morning because of you. It's like, oh fuck, how am I supposed to know? There it was little salt.
I didn't know.
Oh man. I feel like I could also. I'd be cool with living in Star Wars too.
Oh, yeah.
I think that'd be all right.
No.
It depends on where I am, though. You know.
Yeah.
Fucking government has a laser beam that'll blow up your planet.
I'm not
Well,
saying
but that
during
happened
that
why?
point in time. Maybe during the peaceful time.
The peaceful time?
I don't. Okay, it is
Where?
called Star Wars.
Wait.
But
There is
we
a
never
war
know
going on.
how deeply it affects like society at large. We only see like the fringe, like the actual fights and so
Yeah.
forth.
You could live in like the outer rim. Isn't that what it's
Yeah.
called? Where
Yeah.
like it's full of crime, but at least the government's not there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
I
can-
still think it'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
It'd be,
As long as
it'd be
you
neat.
keep it to yourself, you know.
Yeah. I think another good one would be what is that movie called? What is it called? Shawshank Redemption. I think that'd be a fun one to live in during, in prison.
Why?
I don't because it gets out at the end.
He gets out.
Yeah.
You don't.
Well, maybe I'm with him. Maybe when he's crawling through a little hole,
Yeah.
I'm right behind
Jacob,
him.
I thought,
Keep it
I
up.
thought you were gonna be
Keep it
like,
up.
I am the main character, but now you're
No.
like, I can go with
like,
him. It's
I'm
like,
behind
no.
him.
I'm
when
not.
he's-
What's his name?
When he's
Andy
army
Andy
crawling through
Dufresne,
piss and
dude.
shit, yeah, that's you, bud.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, keep it up, Andy. You got this, bro. You can do this. I'll believe
you're
in
gonna
you.
be the
And then
good
when
friend.
there, and then the very famous scene where he's standing out in the rain and he's like this. I'm just next to him doing the same thing. I'm just like, and there's two of us. There's him and then there's a chubby fat white kid right next to him. He's just like, yes. I don't know why I'm
the
here.
camera, you were there already, but the camera needed to pan a little bit to the left. And you were there,
Yeah.
like looking at him, smiling,
far.
and looking back. And, yeah.
Yeah, like okay, let's go. Morgan Freeman will find us soon, and then we run away together
Yeah.
into the sunset, and then we kiss.
You were there in the whole movie. You just the camera was a little
Oh
bit
yeah,
too much
it's
to the
just
right.
like in the corner of every shot. There's just a little bit of your face. And it's like, who is that
God,
guy?
can you do an edit of like 4 screenshots of just you in the background, conspicuously just like peeking like halfway?
Just there in the seats, like they know I'm here.
Yeah, like it's not even like behind, like besides him. It's like in the background, like
Yeah. It's like, oh,
quasi hidden. Is that Jacob? Ooh.
now I'm imagining you in Forrest Gump, and just every time like he is like in the news, you're just in the background like, I was here too.
I was there running with him the whole time.
Yeah.
I was at the ping
You fought in
pong
the war?
tournaments. Yeah, I fought in
Yeah.
the war. I was there the entire time. What would you live in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
No, I would die.
No?
I would
Immediately.
live in Ohio in there. I feel like Ohio would be safe. Nowhere near New York,
Yeah, to get
And
the fuck out
nowhere-
of New York.
and then nowhere else in the world. Because
Even if you
they
are
don't care about anywhere except for the U.S.
Even
They'll be
if
like, oh, we
you're
dropped in Texas.
in the safest place in the world, though, you have a 50% chance of being snapped in the snap. So
That's true.
Well, but I mean, it seemed kind of peaceful. They just kind of came back. I feel like the coming back part was worse because it's all
like,
chaotic and stuff.
First of all, imagine all the people that die by consequence of other people disappearing, and then imagine all
Yeah.
the people that came back and got murdered because, like,
Yeah, I was
That's true,
thinking
yeah.
about that the other day because, you can think, oh, well, when Hulk snaps, maybe he thought about all those people who, if they were in a plane, we'll put them on the ground. They won't die.
Yeah.
But all of the people who were, like, in their cars driving and, like, they got snapped, but their kids didn't in the back seat, so that's going nowhere.
Oh my god!
yeah,
I
imagine all
didn't
the
think
people that
about
come back, like a 30-year-old woman comes back. She's like a single mother with 3 kids, comes back, appears right next to her crashed car 5 years ago, and the car is still there, and the corpse of her kids are just there.
Yep. It's like, oh.
Whoops. Okay, well, Hulk did his best.
And then-
Okay.
Well, they mentioned that in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, where it's like there were people who got snapped and then they reappeared in houses that were once theirs, but people were living in them.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my
That
god.
was like the
Oh,
whole
fuck.
like flag smasher. It's like all of these homeless people, like when the snap happens, it was like really good because all these empty houses will just give them to the homeless and they can live here. But then when all of the people who actually own the houses came back, they're like, all right, get out. We're not going to help you at all, but get out. Like,
Yeah, that
go back to the
sucks.
street. Also, Red Skull was just going to bomb the entire U.S. because
That's true.
he wanted to.
But he didn't.
That's fair. He didn't, but he tried.
Hydra was gonna shoot everybody in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Their
everyone.
big helicopters.
Everyone.
Everyone
But they
there.
didn't. Right here.
Right here. Mhm.
Right there.
Yeah, they counted the bullets. They had enough. At least enough.
Yeah.
For at least one
They
per
had
person.
exactly, 1 bullet per person.
Mm-hmm.
It would take 2 bullets to kill me because when the one was coming near me, I would go like this.
Oh, yeah.
And avoid it. Yeah.
So they but they would have known that, so they had 2 bullets for me.
Well, but you.
Because I would go this way, and then they would shoot it this way, and I'd be like, no, I can't dodge twice.
Well, it's your signature Jacob move. Avoid a bullet to the head, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's your
Once.
signature.
They
move.
didn't think about it.
They didn't.
we're
They
gonna
didn't
say
know
quick
you.
point for
That's
a
why
reference.
you were so good at it. Yeah, you practiced your whole life. Your wife keeps shooting at you. You keep avoiding the bullets, so it's okay.
There are 97 billion rounds on the Earth right now.
97 billion
So
rounds?
we have,
you
like,
can kill
at
everybody
least,
in,
like,
what?
100 times.
You can kill...
You can shoot everyone in
Kill
the
everyone
earth
at least 10 times.
at least 13 times. Everyone.
There we go.
Burn down
You could
bullets, I'm
empty a
sorry.
full clip, like for every or a mag on everyone.
Okay, so what if I did this? What if I went...
No, they got
two.
you. They got
That's
you.
okay.
No.
All right. How quickly are they firing the other ones?
Pretty quickly, I'd assume.
Okay, I catch the other two.
Oh,
I go like this, and then I go like this, and then the other two bullets hit my knees. I'm still alive. I can't walk, but now I'm on the ground. I'm a harder target. I take the other two bullets. I eat them. They go into my body, and then the other two bullets hit me, and they hit those bullets and protect
Jacob,
me.
you don't.
So I'm still alive.
You know that if you're in the ground, like they have disadvantage to you, right?
yes.
Yeah, of course.
Immediately,
Yeah.
50% less
Yep.
chance to hit you.
But and then they would think I'm dead because the two bullets hit me, but they actually got blocked by the other bullets that I already ate that are in my system, and that's how I would live. And then they would be out of bullets because they used the rest of them for everybody else.
But are you
So-
gonna eat like what 7 bullets and deflect the other
Yeah.
7?
Yeah.
Like 13 bullets?
It's like
How many
13
I
bullets per
get
people,
8?
right? Per person.
Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 more. Okay, so I would fall on the ground. The 2 bullets would protect the other 2 bullets that hit me, but I've now got 5 more bullets coming straight for me. I would on the ground stop, drop, and roll. And I would roll really, really fast one way. That would dodge 2 more.
You could say
and then
no
2 more
to
bullets
another
are coming
one,
this
which
way.
is no.
Yeah,
No.
I say no to one. I Uno reverse card the other one. That kills the guy who shot it, and then he death roll fires his last one, but he's dead. So
The
he shoots
rotation
it, he
changes,
misses.
and so it shoots its friend because the rotation changed.
Oh,
Yes, exactly. And then I would be alive from the
makes
death
sense to me,
of
yeah.
everybody.
I died though.
Question.
Unless
I was so amazed by your talent that I got shot 13 times.
she's just looking at you like
Spencer, are you alive? Both my knees are shot, and you're just
dead.
fucking dead. You're like, wow, that's so cool.
that was so cool.
Yeah. Those are my last words.
Yeah, that was so cool.
rad.
That was rad,
That's
bro.
rad, bro.
God damn it.
I
What were
would
we
definitely
talking about?
die before they shoot me. I would definitely just look at the gun and die.
Yeah.
Spontaneously combust.
Is that a
Yeah.
gun?
My non-American brain cannot absorb the shape of a gun, so it explodes.
We're talking about universes or video games to live in. You know what? Never mind.
Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Just pick like a real one. Just like
Yeah, I would live
about-
in GTA 5.
It's the weird version of our world.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just
I would
strange.
live in Google Maps, dude. I think that would be.
If I go to jail, I just come out of the hospital and I'm good.
Yeah.
I. What you said never mind. Were you gonna?
I was gonna talk about the fact that on their list of people that they were planning to kill first was Bruce Banner.
Okay, yeah.
And also Stephen
We
Strange,
recently
but-
watched Winter Soldier, and when Hydra has their big old
Their ships.
ships that they're gonna shoot everybody in the head with, it shows a bunch of little names, and one of them's like Tony Stark because it has an algorithm to tell if they're gonna be bad for their new world order, so they're gonna kill all those people. But one of them is Bruce Banner, which is the Hulk, which is like
I don't think that would work.
I don't think that would work either. I think they'd shoot him and he'd be like,
I'm the Hulk now.
Yeah.
then he would defeat all of Hydra. Yeah.
Well, it depends how they interpret it in the movies. In the comics, if you kill Bruce Banner, usually the Hulk just takes over and is permanently
Yeah.
the Hulk, which is fucked up. Like, holy
Yeah.
fucking,
Yep.
you have a 24/7 revenge machine against you, which is holy. Your
Yeah,
life is
I think
Yeah.
in like the MCU canon that if he dies, because he like says that he tried to kill himself once and the Hulk just took over, but he was able to like bring himself back. So I don't know how that would work.
Interesting.
Do we want
What
to
is that right there? What is it? Is it from Genre Jar or is
Yeah,
it a
yeah.
question? Oh, I see.
It's a secret question.
Oh, okay.
It says podcast.
Our favorite podcast?
Yeah, but
We're going to talk about our favorite podcast
don't-
on a podcast? Who gave us this one? The Discord
so
people?
You Discord people.
All right,
we don't have to
you
do it.
fuckers.
Like I said, sometimes they're bad ones.
Everybody knows I like the Gus and Eddie podcast.
Yeah, we're totally not.
Gus, Eddie, let me on your dang show. Anyways. I also really like Critical Role's not a podcast. That doesn't count. There's another podcast that I do like. I tried to watch Tom Segura's. His is called Your Mom's House. It's a little weird. It's a little too weird for me, but it's all right. I like the Tiny Meat Gang podcast. You don't like the Tiny Meat. I think it's funny.
I don't think it's
but you know, Cody Ko and Noel Miller are pretty funny. Do you have any podcasts you listen to, Dan?
Nope. I cannot handle that.
Nope.
I have this thing where I cannot tell what people feel based on their words. I need to see their faces too. And so podcasts, like I try, like I listen to your podcast, for example, but like it's still very hard to know what if you mean what you're saying or not based on that.
Yeah.
That's why, like when I play D&D, I realized like I used to play it just without cameras, and I was like, I hate this. And then I played with video cameras on, and I was like, oh, this is so fun. So I don't usually watch podcasts. I really need to either like the personalities in them, or like the topics in hand.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You do get a lot more from seeing people's faces. Like I can't watch Critical Role unless I can actually watch them and see what they are doing at the table, because their faces and stuff, you get a lot more out of it.
You have any podcasts you listen to?
I listen to the Gus and Eddie podcast sometimes.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to the Jenna and Julian podcast.
Oh yeah, rest in peace.
I listen to a lot of like true crime videos, but it's not necessarily a podcast.
It kind of
It's
is.
just a video of someone talking. But they're fun.
I've been really getting into audiobooks.
No, you haven't.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have. But when I sleep.
Oh yeah, you've been listening.
I fall asleep listening to audiobooks.
I was like, what
now.
are you talking about? No, you don't.
You gotta expose me in front of the entire internet right now, Spencer.
Can't
Jeez.
lie on the podcast.
Guess I can't.
You do listen to them at night. Where you
Thanks,
listen?
that's
Look up if I
illegal.
listen to audiobooks.
That's illegal. You can't lie on the podcast.
Can't lie on the internet.
Why would
That's
you just go on the
illegal.
internet and lie?
And tell lies.
Yeah. Do you have any any YouTube people or internet people that you guys like to watch?
Dude, do you know about XP to Level 3? It's like this group of people on YouTube.
Nah, he's got too many sponsors and ads, and I just don't
yeah.
like watching his videos. Yeah.
Ugh, I heard he's blonde,
Ugh.
dude. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hate blonde people.
I hate blonde people.
I hate blonde people, to be honest. Got any stats for me? Do I listen? Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
He does?
Yeah. Told you.
That's
See?
the first chapter of The Hobbit. Then he falls asleep after.
Yeah, I kind of forgot the rest of it, to be honest. Yeah.
It's the Hobbits.
Yeah. I do the same thing with music that I do with YouTubers. I have a large amount that I watch, but not all at once. It's like I go through phases of all of them.
Yeah.
So right now I think I'm out of it because I just watched every single one of his videos. But Internet Historian is always hilarious.
In internet comment etiquette. Oh god.
Oh my god, yes, Eric,
Masterful.
dude, he's great. Yeah.
I'm in a VTuber kind of phase right now, but only with one
Really?
specific VTuber. It's like Pecora. It's like this bunny person. She's super funny. It's just like
I don't really
comedian.
watch a whole lot of VTubers. I just don't get them recommended.
I've never liked VTubers. It feels too parasocial. But I found this person that does amazingly. She's really good at Minecraft and shit, and does horror games, and it's like it reminds me of my Microplayer years in a sense. Like she has more of this sensation
cool.
of gameplay, which is fun.
It's weird though because I don't really watch a lot of D&D people. Like it's weird. I don't know why I don't do it. Just don't really watch very many D&D guys. I'm out here watching memes. My YouTube is so fucked though. It's like it's full of like things that I watch and then like 13-second meme clips
Yep.
that are like some of them are like Lord of the Rings. Like
You need to clear your
like one of them was
history
just like
search.
Gimli destroys the ring, and it's a 15-second video of Gimli going, "Well, what are we waiting for?" He hits the ring, and then the Tower of Barad-dûr falls over. It's like that's it. It's like what is this?
Well, you need to clear your search history, dude. That's
Yeah.
the way you do
The
it.
other one was Pippin takes Gandalf's advice, and he knocks the thing into the hole in Lord of the Rings, and Gandalf goes, "Throw yourself in next time and rid us of your stupidity." And it's an edit of him going, and he jumps in and he's, "Ah!" and he like falls down the pit. So stupid.
What?
Yeah, I just get like random like Yeah,
That's
like
it.
15-second videos, and there'll be some of them are like gaming clips too. Like it'll just be a quote. It'll be like, "I'll have your guts," and then it'll just be a clip of a guy in a video game saying, "I'll have your guts." That's the whole video. It's like somebody uploaded this, and sometimes they either have like 1,000 views or like 4 million.
Yeah.
Like it's always random.
There is this one specific set of memes which I love, so I refuse to watch a compilation of, because it's this unexpected meme of someone says like, "What?" And then and then what?
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It's like that meme of like, it's like the music of it. And I love that meme, so I refuse to watch a compilation of it. I should refuse. I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah, that's kind of all I've been really watching recently. Well, no, I've been also watching Drew Gooden.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Drew Gooden's pretty good.
Hello, Greg.
Yep. And yeah, that's really it. I'm mostly just kind of chill, and I only watch YouTube when I'm like eating. Do you do that, Dan? You like when you're about to eat, you just pop
It
open
really
a YouTube video?
depends on what it is. If it's like something I know is not gonna be fucked up, then yeah. But sometimes.
Oh well, yeah, it has to be like something like
I trust.
light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's based on trust. If I don't trust it, I don't eat it.
Yeah,
per se.
yeah, that's fair. I
You?
really like food.
Dude, I love food.
In case you haven't noticed,
I have it right
food's
here.
great, right? Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah.
Got some food?
I got some food, yeah.
I don't.
It's empanadas.
You don't like food?
No.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Oh, we didn't tell the podcast about the fact that we went to the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, I take it back. I like food, but only from Cheesecake Factory.
Cheese is cheating, dude. Cheese is like the ultimate form of food.
Cheese is so good. Have you ever had cheesecake, Dan?
Dude, yeah. I've had it once and I miss it every day.
Yeah, it's amazing. So good. Yeah, we were in a city close to our city that doesn't have a cheesecake factory, but in this city it does have a cheesecake factory.
Yeah.
We were there. We were at the mall, and we were like, you know what? We haven't been there in a while.
I've never
You've never been there. I've been there. I'm like, I'm hungry. I want to eat food. Let's go here. And we were like, why is this place good? Anyways,
I
the
love
Arcane
cheesecake,
podcast,
but
we
it's so
discovered
many
that the Cheesecake
calories.
Factory is good.
Yes. It's very sweet.
So good.
Yeah. Don't chew ice.
What?
Don't chew ice on the
Yeah,
podcast.
I can just chew ice.
Nope. We're
Isn't
done.
it bad for your teeth to chew ice?
Yes.
Oh
it
no, Jake, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Oh no, he angry.
It's okay.
He has
Don't
AirPods.
do
He
it.
can't hear us.
I can't hear.
Oh no, I'm gonna make him
slice
spit
in
his
it.
shit.
Yeah.
Dude.
Look, there's an orange slice in
Yeah, there is an orange slice in your coffee.
It's like,
You get the gross coffee.
thank God it's not like a Pringles can where.
Don't do that. Ew.
Is it tasty, dude? Does it taste just like orange, or is it like orange plus?
It's orange with coffee.
Yeah, that's what I. Maybe it absorbed like the coffeeness of it.
Don't. Jack. Are you eating the orange peel
No.
on the podcast, sir? Ooh.
Is Craig okay?
He's okay.
Dude,
The bit's too strong.
Craig's fine.
thank
He just
God.
dropped his mic. Did you
I
eat
thought
the
he
orange
fell.
peel?
Sounded like he
No.
hit himself.
The mic did.
Thank God.
You're insane. You know that's like potatoes. It's poisonous, right?
I just ate an orange peel. That's the end of the podcast.